Hlengiwe-ke, Sydney's wife. As you all know, bafethu besebenza Steyn and Cronje. So Steyn and Cronje actually fired her because she disrupted the system yasekhusela. You understand? But now there's a catch, guys. Angithi uHlengiwe hired another lawyer because she's off practice. She is not a professional worker anymore as a lawyer. You understand? But Sydney is willing to actually back her up because obviously Sydney was fired ekhusela by both uZoleka naye futhi uLazarus. So obviously uSydney bafethu akafuni labantu because they fired him, and those are the parents of Ubavumile currently, you understand. So obviously case kaHlengiwe is actually sorting out lento kaLazarus, Zoleka noBavumile for uHlathi. So bafethu uNonceba has good news. She has a lead on uHlathi. And uHlathi bafethu, it looks like uHlathi had inside help at Family Court. I don't know what Family Court is, but I think it's a company within the SOP. So uHlathi ke bafethu ube nosizo phakathi, you understand, of which I do think ukuthi uNtsiki noThulani mostly. I don't know if maybe they actually apply as the people who actually helped uHlathi, but because they are family to him, I do believe ukuthi obviously he had backup and had bribed some people, officials, ukuthi enze into his way, you understand. Ulikampa kulaleka kaZoleka bafethu. So there was a family gathering laphana ye breakfast, you understand. And the reason why Ulikamva had to sleep lapha kwaZoleka is because he overheard uHlathi no Thumeka speaking that Ubavumile was the Likamva they always wanted. So Likamva is nothing to them, which is kind of crazy, understand, because uZoleka also wanted to introduce uLikamva yabona to Ubavumile, but uLikamva said it was a bit early for that, you understand. So ekugcineni-ke bafethu uQhawe had to expose the full news ukuthi no man, kahle kahle uLazarus ubuzile ukuthi was the drinking for fun. He was smart enough to even ask ukuthi was the drinking for fun or kuna something embotherisha. Washo uQhawe ukuthi no, he overheard yabo Thumeka noHlathi speaking yabona ukuthi Ubavumile is more superior, and it was the child that they actually both wanted before, you understand. So Lazarus had to talk to Ulikamva on the side and tell him ukuthi some things get complicated with fathers, you understand, and sometimes fathers do not think, or families do not think ukuthi a person is enough, but he must be strong about it. So Likamva left at that. And moving on bafethu, so there's a pitch that was organized by Onga. It was developed by Onga by his recent meetings with the Khusela, for the Khusela workers to actually come in and be innovative, to actually create softwares, not only stick on cyber securities. As you can see guys, iKhusela by team yambona ke laphana uLwandle, yambona uLinda, they actually look happy yabona ngeproject ka Mawethu and what Mawethu has to give to the company. And then alena bafethu uQhawe approached Lazarus noZoleka mayelana necustody yaBavumile. She actually was brave about it, but she told both Rents, which is Lazarus and uZoleka, ukuthi they must also be fair kuHlathi and give uHlathi the right to actually be the father of Ubavumile, because uHlathi is the biological father of Ubavumile. So they mustn't take that opportunity or mustn't take that away from him. He is the father of Ubavumile. What's uZoleka? They are just protecting Ubavumile and they want to be the parents of Ubavumile. So Lazarus ushilo ukuthi they are not enemies, but they're trying to build a family. But see uQhawe wanted ukuthi babe fair kuHlathi because he's the biological father yabona, and give him his rights. So ama enemies ahlangana laphana ePalette yabona, yambona Lazarus laphana beno Sydney. I think it was them having to link up and catch up on parenting. Yabo parenting ya Lazarus, Sydney had to question parenting ya Lazarus ukuthi hamba kanjani. Yeah man, yasho uLazarus ukuthi his parenting so far, his parenting journey is fulfilling yabo, kanti ke vele the actual thing that uLazarus wanted to do was to meet Onga mayelana ne-AIT or ETI summit yabo lapha eKhusela that Onga had to bring up and the threat that they have been receiving kwi-cybersphere. So moving on, guys, Uqhawe is applauding umawethu. We understand that it's been a long time since these guys were on a professional note, but I'm glad they got to speak again. Yabona, about work most of the times, but basically it was about work and pitch lena okumele bayenze eKhusela as a team, because these guys are working as a team lapha eKhusela. So obviously they were tasked to do a pitch, an internal pitch, you understand, creating their own softwares and everything, you understand. So Mawethu Bafethu was applauded by Uqhawe, and the guy seems confident, and I do think his pitch is gonna make it through. So Ulekamva Bafethu is still upset about what he heard from his parents from the last episode. As you can see, guys, Utumega told Ulekamva she is not a bad person, but Ulekamva feels like, no man, Utumega did it again by actually marrying the wrong guy. You understand? And Utumega is always protecting Uhlati like she did the first time the marriage was working between Uhlati and Utumega, when they actually had a fallout, I think, because once there was a fallout since Uhlati was cheating Kuzolega, and Utumega had to find out, to understand. But Ulekamva ushilo he doesn't feel like he is receiving the father's love that he expected from Uhlati. Instead, he thinks that Uhlati hates him, you understand? And Tume on the other side, they are shooting, no, Uhlati loves him, you understand? And Lekav doesn't want to understand that. He doesn't want anything. He doesn't want to talk about it because what he heard upset him. So the internal pitch program continues, guys. So Onga was on a presentation Lapai Khusela Technologies, presenting the same thing to everyone Lapai boardroom, and it looks like Ulinda is ready because she's always confident Lapai Nakma meetings. But yeah, they were told to actually do an internal pitch and actually send it through to Onka for him to actually see what's going on. But on the other side, guys, it keeps getting more bad for Uqhawe, because Uqhawe has done her pitch and her draft, and then I think she sent it to Zolega. I'm not sure if Zolega saw it, and then she had to ask if Onga saw the pitch and the draft. So Onga was like, yes, he saw the draft, but at the same time, it was like substandard. It wasn't on his level. He didn't expect that pitch to be like that, and he didn't like the pitch. You understand? So Onga is saying that Uqhawe is rushing while everyone has not received the green light, and he feels like he has to give her the green lights, you understand? And Uqhawe keeps on going to her mom because she feels as if she has advantage because her mom is the CEO and the boss of Khusela Tech, you understand? So Onga isn't accepting any half-baked draft or any half-baked projects from Uqhawe, but is expecting Uqhawe ukuthi asebenze kanye neteam. But Uqhawe ngoba uyarasha, it can happen ukuthi i-draft yakhe ivunyelwe. Hence, she'll receive a second chance, you understand, to redeem herself. So Nonceba Bafethu has found Hlati's misdeeds, of which I personally think they have files kaHlati, the wrongdoings that Hlati did, in order for things to work on his favor, in his favor, I mean. So as we all know, guys, Uhlati nabo Zolega are at war because of Ubavumile. So Uhlati wants every right to have his child because he's the biological father. But Lazarus and Zolega keep denying because Zolega wants Lazarus to be the father of the baby, you understand? So it's said Uhlati has been like doing the wrong things internally, and he has misdeeds, he has red flags within what he was doing according to the law, you understand? Because if you check on the other side, Buffett, Uhlengiwe isn't a lawyer anymore, but Uhlengiwe can hire a lawyer to actually cover things for her since she's off practice. Those are one of the things that Hlati was doing that were wrong. And I do think Uhlati was also bribing lawyers or bribing the family courts or actually paying these people to do things in his favor. But you guys, let me know what you think is going to happen next on the next episode of Inemba, guys. Don't forget to watch Inemba every day, 9 o'clock, Monday to Friday at yeah, 9 o'clock, guys. As I said, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.